Hey everyone, Zach here with Dreadn TCG, and today we are going to do a deck profile on Rapid Strike Malamar, a deck that has been very popular since the beginning of Brilliant Stars format, a deck that, we've seen quite a bit of in the tournament scene, a deck that has had some good finishes, a couple of notable first place finishes, and a deck that, though is not my personal favorite deck, I do respect it and sometimes enjoy playing it. I just feel like the deck falters in some areas, which we might see in the gameplay video. Anyway, let's get into the individual cards. So we're going to begin this profile with a 4-3 Minccino line. So this is the Minccino we're playing now. It has the Call for Family attack, which lets you search your deck for 2 basic Pokemon and put them onto your bench for a colorless energy. So we're playing that over the 70 HP one just because you need to establish Inkays and Remoraids for this deck. And of course we're pairing this with the Make-A-Do engine of Cinccino, which lets you discard a card and then draw 2. You also have Energy Assist, which isn't horrid, though I wouldn't recommend it. Alright, next we get into the Inkay line. So we play 4 Inkay and then 4 Malamar. Malamar will be our main attacker in this deck with the Rapid Strike Tentacles attack, which does 40 damage times the number of Rapid Strike cards you reveal and shuffle back into your deck. So you technically have unlimited damage potential, though I did have the number, I don't remember it. You can easily one-shot anything in the format with this. We also play the 1 Manaphy to help us deal with Jolteon. And then we play the 3 Remoraid and 3 Octillery with its Rapid Strike search ability, which in this deck is very strong because the Malamars are Rapid Strike cards. You can always, it lets you search for an additional damage modifier, which is always nice. So item cards in this deck are very straightforward. We have 4 copies of Evolution Incense, 4 copies of Fog Crystal, 3 copies of Great Ball, 4 copies of Level Ball, 2 copies of Ordinary Rod, 2 copies of Rescue Carrier, 2 copies of Scoop Up Net, and then that's it for the item cards. We play 1 Stadium in the deck. It's just 1 Tower of Waters. Lets you have retreat on your Octilleries and Malamars, which is really nice. Have the free retreat for supporters. We play 2 Bruno, 4 Cynthia's Ambition, which lets you draw cards to you have 5, but if any of your Pokemon were knocked out, draw until you have 8, a new card from Brilliant Stars. 4 copies of Korrina's Focus, which just simply lets you draw until you have 6 cards in your hand. Never bad. 4 copies of Spiral Energy, which is just like the rainbow version of Rapid Strike Energy, and then it also prevents your Pokemon from being paralyzed, which, though not incredibly relevant, there's always random times in the game where there's like a Nuzzle attacker. Currently there's not, to my knowledge, that's at least relevant, but they do exist. And then 2 Psychic Energy. So it's a very standard 60, and I know this video is definitely going to be on the shorter side, because there just really isn't as much to talk about with Malamar. It has decent matchup spreads with everything. The big deck it struggles with is Jolteon, even with the Manaphy being in the deck. I feel like that's its worst matchup. Duraludon is also very sketchy since we are mainly attacking with a special energy, but we do play 2 Psychic Energy to help with that. And honestly, another thing about this deck is it just kind of loses to itself sometimes because you are relying on hitting numbers, trying to manipulate consistency and stuff, so you have to be very smart. I'm going to try to hopefully in the match video show off the best that I can of how Malamar functions, try to get some great games with it. If you have any suggestions for the list, be sure to let me know in the comment section below if you're a big Malamar player. Also, I want to start a Fun Deck Friday segment on the channel. where basically if you guys have any fun ideas, be sure to put them in the comments below and let me know what you guys want to see. I have nothing else to say for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy the list. The next video that will be coming up is the gameplay video with Malamar, and then a video I recorded with my good friend Lawrence, where Lawrence is a returning player who hasn't played in a while, and when he did play for a short time, it wasn't very competitively, and I tried to use this video as an educational thing to give like a resource thing where, example, I let him play a game with his Torterra deck, and I just observed, and then in the second game, he basically used me as a, hey, question, is this or this play better? And then we tried to help him get better through that. And then also another mini series I think I want to start on the channel as well is just a beginner deck thing, where basically we profile, you know, maybe not a competitive deck, but a deck that can like teach you the basics of the game. Even though Malamar, honestly, this is a pretty good beginner deck too. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys soon. Peace.